5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, aviators. My name is David.
And I'm Tristan, and here are your weekly announcements. To start off this week's announcements, last Saturday, the Alliance Girls Cheer brought home first place at Minerva's annual Turkey Tumble cheer competition. Congratulations on first place.
After this Saturday, some high school students participated in the Spark program at the Rodman Public Library. This program allows high school students to read to young kids. Here's some of the cover to the event.
Hi, so I'm Liz Hibbs. I'm the director of the Early Childhood Education Alliance, also known as ECHA, and I oversee the Spark program. And so I've been doing this for 8 years. Spark is an in-home program where we work with children and families to ensure that they enter school ready to succeed. It's important because we know that children who have a fresh start and a head start, that they do better in school. Quality early childhood education actually has a 13% return on investment. Kids are more likely to graduate high school, avoid teen pregnancy, go on to college or the military. And so we just know that when we invest young, it lasts a lifetime.
This program is beneficial because it introduces young kids to reading and the different parts of a book.
I think it's beneficial because it teaches kids how to read.
I think it's beneficial because it introduces kids to books and new learning.
So this particular project we're doing is called Sit and Read. We're super excited because we have previous Spark students who are working with current Spark students. So this event is called, again, Sit and Read. They are going to be reading Where the Wild Things Are, discussing real versus fantasy. They are going to get their own Wild Things plush and crown and have a photo op. And it's important that the high schoolers are doing this because not only does it build community, but it's them investing in the younger kids. So when you're little, you look up to people who are older than you, that are kids especially. And so I know the high schoolers aren't still kids, but they're also not quite adults yet. And so it's exciting because they look up to them. And when you look up to someone as a role model and they're investing time in you, that's important. And I think it helps us as a community. We can always give back to each other.
I chose to do it because I loved it when I was little and it made my week when I got to be read to.
I decided to do it because when I was in preschool, I did it and got to learn how to read from older kids and then just to give back to younger kids.
Because I remember doing it when I was a preschooler, and I think it really helped me, like even through preschool, getting to talk to like bigger kids and learned how to read books.
So I'm really thankful for this collaboration. We haven't been able to do it since before the pandemic. This is our first post-pandemic Sit and Read event, and we hope to do many more.
For the National Honor Society Food Drive, they are offering an incentive for donating either non-perishable food items, toiletries, or paper products. Anyone who donates 5 or more items can erase 1 tardy from their school attendance. They also offer a movie in the auditorium and the first grade to donate 500 items.
Now we tune in to Zane Carlisle's show, The Rhythmic Gazette, with the latest news in the music industry.
Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to the show after a few-week break. Tyler, the Creator's Camp Flog Gnaw Festival released a teaser trailer for a new Mac Miller album, Balloonerism. The album was teased back in 2014 before the songwriter's death and had a few songs leaked over the years. Miller passed away on September 28th at the age of 26, leaving behind a legacy which includes 6 studio albums, 12 mixtapes, numerous singles, and even more guest appearances on songs with other artists. Linkin Park announced a massive 2025 world tour, aka visiting the Americas, Japan, and a few other parts of Europe and not the world. Speaking of tours, My Chemical Romance kicked off their tour, even though they said years ago they wouldn't tour anymore. I hope they don't end up like Motley Crue and having like 20 different farewell tours and releasing music way past their prime. T-Pain, the king of lizards, Mark Zuckerberg, released a duo remix of the song Get Low by Lil Wayne. This song is special to Zuck and his wife because it's the song that was playing at the party they met each other in at college. The difference of this remake and Lil Wayne's is that this one is like folkish song and not a hip-hop song. Now for the albums coming out. Shawn Mendes released a self-titled album, clearly named Shawn, which will give a review whenever I feel like it. I don't like Shawn Mendes. But for what I'm actually excited for, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are releasing an album on December 13th. I cannot say its name because it is not appropriate, so you'll have to look it up. Alright everyone, remember to have a safe holiday, and I'll see you again after the break.
On December 5th and 6th, the sophomore class will spend their day doing career tech tours at Alliance on the 5th and Marlington on the 6th. Make sure to fill out your forms as soon as possible for the programs that you're interested in the most, to ensure the best chances of you making it into that program.
It's time for everyone's favorite sports show hosted by Tristan Leach, Playmakers Report, where he will be covering all the latest news in sports.
Welcome to Playmakers Report. I'm your host, Tristan Leach, and today's co-host is
Carter Reese.
And first, we're going to be talking about Kansas beating BYU 17-13. Kansas was unranked going into that. They might be ranked now, but I just didn't think BYU would lose in that fashion to Kansas.
Yeah, they kind of fell apart towards the end of the game.
Yeah. And the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, I watched that one. That
I
one
mean,
was...
You have to respect Mike Tyson just
Yeah.
going the whole distance for extra money.
Yeah.
Because he definitely could have knocked out Jake Paul in the first three rounds.
Yeah, you could have.
Like,
but
he landed some good punches,
yeah,
but I think it was just the money.
yeah, it was just the money.
Can't blame him. And then that John Jones rib kick against Stipe. I heard that it broke Stipe's rib and lacerated his kidney and spleen.
Jesus.
Just from that kick.
Hospital, here you come.
And Georgia beating Tennessee 31-17.
Yeah, that
Phenomenal
I watched
game.
That game. Yeah.
Phenomenal game.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to announce Kansas City taking their first loss against the Bills. That's great.
Yeah, Josh Allen, he's Superman.
Better, obviously. Brought down an undefeated Chiefs team, 30-21. That's great.
Yeah.
Seahawks beat the 49ers 20-17. You know, 49ers, great squad. Seahawks, they haven't been so hot. But
they've been hot as of recently.
apparently, Broncos
Smith, man.
destroy the Falcons.
Yeah, I
38-6.
don't know, man. Bo Nix, he's just been going off recently.
And Kirk Cousins has, you know,
He's got
a great team around him. I just don't see how they could lose that game.
Yeah, it's just Kirk's got all these offensive weapons, and the Broncos just toppled all over him.
Yeah, Bo Nix did go crazy that game.
Yeah, he did.
And then the Colts beating the Jets. Anthony Richardson with one of his few wins.
Few. Keyword few.
He's so inconsistent. Like, he could put up a great stat line one game
And
and
then,
then throw like 5 picks, 20 yards in a whole game.
yeah.
And Jets, they've just fallen off recently. That's all we have for today's show. See you next time on Playmakers Report. I'm your host, Tristan Leach.
And I'm Carter Reese.
Have a great day. And now here's Repping That A with Mrs. Woodford. Also with a new show called Student of the Month.
I'm Mariah.
I'm Lena, and we're repping that A.
Hi, my name is Chuver.
And I'm Alexa.
And we are repping that A.
I'm Carter.
I'm Brody.
And we're repping that A.
I'm Amir, and I'm repping that A.
Good afternoon. We're back with another edition of Reppin' That A. This time we are on the go for a special Reppin' That A. And we're doing it here in the Auto Tech room to start for a special reason. Mr. Billingsley, can you come over here and join me, please?
Sure.
This is Mr. Billingsley, our Auto Tech teacher, and he nominated a bunch of students as being caring citizens. Isn't that correct?
I did.
And what did they do?
These students went above and beyond to help us out with the Sean Smith Memorial Car Show. And a few students, there's a lot of students that helped, but there was a few students that stayed the entire day and did whatever was asked of them.
That's awesome. So, students that went above and beyond and did what needed to be done because they cared about other folks and wanted to be there. First, Logan Ramsey. Logan, come here. Congratulations! Woo, woo, woo! Thanks for repping that A. Way to go. I appreciate you. This time we're in Mr. Snyder's room. Mr. Snyder is a construction teacher here at Alliance High School. Kennedy, Masters, Mr. Billingsley nominated you, so come on up here for being a caring citizen and helping out. Way to go! All right, thanks for repping that A. And this time we happen to be in the welding lab where we have the home of Mr. Fusen and Mr. Peters over here. I want to say congratulations to Cora Wines. Come over here, Cora. Woo, woo, woo. Elizabeth Neal, congratulations. Brandon Dutchin. Woo, woo, woo. And Malachi Pazzi. Nice job! Hold that. Now you guys all get repping that A. Thanks for being such caring citizens and stepping up and giving of your time that day, because I know that you did it just for love of what was going on there. So thanks. Continuing with repping that A on the go, this time we're in Mr. Schillig's English class. Thanks for letting us bust in here today, Mr. Schillig. James Stanley. Woo-woo! Way to go, James! If you didn't know it, James gave up his time on a Saturday and spent time doing whatever was needed. So thanks. Way to rep that A. Thanks again for joining us for Reppin' That A on the go. I hope you had as much fun as we did. We'll see you next time. Now back to your announcements.
Next week, we will have no school at all due to Thanksgiving break. I personally am thankful for my friends and family. How about you?
I'm thankful that Ohio State is good this year and Michigan's bad. Thank you for watching this week's announcements. I'm Tristan.
And I'm David, and there are only 5 weeks till Christmas.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.